Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. We're in gridlock traffic just by the King's Avenue Mall. We're going to do a bit of a drive around and we're going to head down some of the back streets in Kato Paphos. Hopefully you'll stick with me as I take you on the little adventure, shall we say, and see what's going on. And we are going to head into Bar Street and we're going to go towards the Kato Paphos Harbour and Promenade, and maybe you'll even learn a street that you didn't know existed. This is a brand new car park here on the right hand side, and I'm not sure if you have to pay to go in there or not. There's no actual signs on it, but it's brand new. I got a feeling it's something to do with the brand new American University of Beirut, but as I find out, I will let you know. We're now about to join the inner ring road, as we refer to it. In front of us is the archaeological site with the Paphos Skywalk. Totally free to go on and totally free to go for a walk around. And if you go over the brow, you will get a view down to that blue Mediterranean Sea. So, big church, St. Antonius Church on the right hand side. The signpost there tells us Paphos Airport is straight on. Paphos Town Centre is to the right. Left. I always confuse my left and my right, by the way. And I'm going to go right in a second, and we're going to go into the back streets of Kato Paphos. And the back streets of Kato Paphos obviously are full of apartment complexes and townhouses, and perhaps one or two of them may be of interest to you if you are getting on a big bird or that canoe and jetting into Paphos. So don't click off just yet. And of course, if you do like what you see, please hit that like, please hit that subscribe. Doesn't cost you a single penny, but of course it does tell YouTube that you like what you've seen, and hopefully then they will recommend us to more like-minded people, clever people like yourselves. But of course, if you would like to keep the channel afloat, perhaps gift us a couple of bob or two. How do you do it? Well, hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. All you have to do is Google these magic words: Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me, or the other way around, Marika and me, Buy Me a Coffee. Up will come our landing page. You can choose to read a little bit more about us, and of course, a comment or two, and we all love to read the comments, don't we? And then fingers crossed, you will gift us that virtual coffee or two. So this is not quite Bar Street, but there's a lot of bars around here, like Charlie's Meeting Pub, like the Friends Bar coming up on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side you've got Baywatch. Very popular bars. Lots of people who come to Paphos for their holidays frequent these bars, and a lot of people like to come to Bar Street. Now, as we turn to the left, this is Bar Street. What have we got? Demokritos restaurant on the right hand side, Robin Hood pub, we've got the Tropical Nights, we've got the VIP club, we've got Flair's bar, we've got Notorious bar, and of course just next door to the Notorious bar we've got the brand new bar on the strip, and that strip is the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. So if you're looking for a fantastic welcome, why not pop in and see us? Here we are on the left hand side. We've still got a bit of work to do, don't get me wrong, but everyone who's come to see us has told us what a great atmosphere the place has, and on top of that they've all told us that the welcome that they receive is way beyond any other welcome that they've received anywhere else in the world. So come and see us at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar, and perhaps sup on a pint or two. But we're much more than a bar. If there's anything that you need, boat trip information, Jeep safaris, hire cars, or just perhaps to find out where that out of hours pharmacy is, come and see us, and I promise you we will make sure that that little problem goes away. Perhaps you want some fish and chips when you're in downtown Kato Paphos. I believe that's the greatest fish and chip shop in the world. It's known as T&J's Fish and Chips. If you want to watch me eat their fish and chips, well, go and hunt it down. T&J's Fish and Chips, Marika and me. Up it will pop, and I'm munching my way through the greatest fish and chips in the world. Almira Hotel, this is the final ascent down towards downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. There's hotels, there's bars, there's gift shops, there's pharmacies. Anything you can want is here. So downtown Kato Paphos, the main event, as we say. Get yourself on that big bird or that canoe. Start pedaling like crazy on that bicycle. Yes, Lady Rachel, we're waiting especially for you. And she's having a fantastic time in Paphos. Unfortunately, returning to the UK very, very soon indeed, but don't worry, she's coming back in August, and hopefully she'll pop in and see us at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. Getting pretty busy, by the way. The season is literally just about to start. Easter is coming very, very soon indeed. Promenade right in front of us, the brand new I Love Paphos sign, and a lot of people are having a fabulous, fabulous time because the weather, if you're curious to know, is 26 degrees. Yes, indeed. And the sun is shining, and all that's missing is you. Big shout out to some of the guys that like to watch the show now and again. Perhaps if your name is Sir Daniel, and he's got a girl in his life who's always right, Lady Sherry of the Right. Big shout out to Lady Enid in downtown Yorkshire, and of course her daughter and our great friend, Lady Alison. Good to see you back from Lanzarote. Hopefully you had a good time. We know you got a little bit of the lurgy while you were there, but of course that's not Lanzarote's fault. I've had a bit of the lurgy as well, as a lot of people have had, because it's that fight, isn't it, between the winter and the summer, and the temperatures go up and down, and then more often than not, we catch a bug or two. But summer is here, not spring. No, we don't get spring in Cyprus. We get winter and we get summer, and there's no doubt about it that summer has arrived with a bang. Downtown Kato Paphos Harbour is coming up for you, and as you can see, there's a lot of people walking around in not a lot of clothing, so that tells you that the weather is very, very good indeed. We're going to go past the main harbour car parks. That's on the right hand side now. We're going to go to the rear of the harbour restaurants. Again, another huge car park which is totally free of charge, like this one on the right hand side, so you can park there all day, every day, and get out and go for that walk in and around the promenade and harbour, and feast your eyes and digest upon its beauty and its spectacality. And I can't stress this enough, and I truly mean it, by the way. Paphos is a fabulous, fabulous place. If you've not been here before, crime is very, very low. Everyone is very, very friendly, and I'm not just saying that. Everyone is very, very friendly, whether they are local, in other words, whether they are Cypriot or from the UK, Germany, France, Italy. Everyone will open their arms to you, and everyone will try and help you with whatever little problems you might have, like, which way is that restaurant, or which way is the Neapolis archaeological site. There it is, just over there. That's a massive World Heritage Site, and you can walk in and around there for hours for only €2.50. But please make sure you take some water, because obviously the temperatures now are starting to climb, and you may think it's not that hot, but of course the UV is very, very high. So if you've got littlies, please make sure that you're carrying some sun factor, and the highest one. Otherwise you can find yourself burning very, very quickly indeed. That's the car park I was telling you about there. That's on the left hand side, totally free of charge. That's to the rear of the harbour restaurants, for example, the Pelican restaurant, Sail at the Castle restaurant, and the list goes on and on. Talking about castles, there is the castle right in front of us, and it's a fabulous, fabulous little place to go and have a walk around. Then you can get a great, great view straight out into that blue Mediterranean Sea. And of course, this is the sunset viewing point. Lots of people like to come here and gather on an eve, and of course watch as the sun descends. And I tell you what, the view is breathtaking, and people take pictures and they post them all over Facebook, because Paphos is one of the greatest sunsets in the world, and there's no doubt about it. So get yourself on that big bird, that canoe, and start pedaling like crazy, because I promise you, if you come to Paphos for a holiday, you will always come back. Everyone we talk to, whether it's their first time, they're always going to come back. And most people are coming out here once a year, twice a year, 3 times a year. Many people come 4, 5 times a year. So that tells you a lot about the friendliness and the atmosphere of Paphos. Could be the greatest holiday resort in the world. And I know there are 2 people coming from downtown in Wellingborough very, very soon indeed. We consider them to be our great friends. She's a lady with a lot of sweetness in her life. She's known as Lady Oh, so sweet Caroline. And of course, if she's coming, that must mean the man known as Lord Nigel of the Big Guns is coming as well. We're looking forward to seeing you very, very soon indeed. Feel sorry for Barney the dog, but of course Miss Ellie will take him out and walk him, hopefully, every single morning. So looking forward to seeing you guys very, very soon indeed. And a lot of other people like Lord Andy and Lady of the Nest from downtown in Shropshire, they'll be getting excited because again, in around about 3 weeks, they'll be getting on that big bird and flying over the blue Mediterranean Sea and booking themselves into the Alexander the Great Hotel, and hopefully they'll pop and see us at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. And if you want to watch them on their adventures, by the way, they've got their own YouTube channel and it's called Ness and Andy's Travels. So go and join them as they drive around in the big black beast. They go around Staffordshire, Shropshire, and often you find them driving around in damp North Wales, which of course is where I'm from. So I'd like to say a big shout out to 2 guys that are in downtown North Wales, in Ruthin, well, on the outskirts. They're in a little village called Catholiog. Yes, be careful how you say it. There is an F in the middle. So a big shout out to Sir of the Will and of course Sir of the Nikos. And they'll be coming back to Paphos very, very soon indeed, and we'll look forward to seeing you. And there's a gentleman in downtown Yorkshire. He's a Paul, which can't be a bad thing. Lord of the Paul, I'll be waiting for you when you touch down on the 7th of May, and we'll look forward to a chat while you sup on a bottle of Keo or 2. Thanks for watching. I'll look forward to your company again very, very soon indeed. All that's left for me to do is to get my little boy cigar out, because I can't afford big boys, as Sir of the Troy knows. So here we go. Let's get it lit up and say those magic words. There is no doubt about it. Life is good on the island of love. Thanks for watching.